secrets turn to ban.
And I wouldn't even throw Zai, not one.
Yeah, we've seen it in the past. We have seen it in the past, the Zai team.
TNC Predators.
It's going to be, I was going to wonder if they
pick.
take the SD2. Obviously, one of the ports that we're seeing a lot here in the group stage. It's removed. See, sort of go for us. I'm excited to see TNC because we haven't got to see our TNC ourselves, right? This is the first game that we are
group stage casting. Yeah, I mean I've watched so many games in the other room, so I'm just like, wait, did I cast
so much? So yeah, we haven't casted TNC firsthand, so very excited to see what they do. And you know, first game of the day as well, so they would have had a lot of time to prepare for this series again in secret.
You know, I kind of want TNC to just pick. I know it's a hero that we haven't been seeing a lot, but I want TNC to go back to Earth Spirit. Because Tim's is, of course, a godly Earth Spirit that we know.
He's one of the best.
And Earth Spirit has a 100% win rate so far at this tournament, 6 picks.
Well, because that's the thing, we don't... Yeah, okay, that is more than we've seen sort of previously, like qualifiers and lands to it. You know, Earth Spirit wasn't as crazy of hot of a pick, but there's no reason why it wouldn't be. It wasn't necessarily nerfed too heavily, was it? Did Earth Spirit get changed in a way that made a lot of teams stray away from it?
Secrets
no, he just didn't. He's not as strong as he once was. And oh my God, they're actually opening up with the Invoker already.
There we have it, first pick Invoker now.
Ooh, the flexible picks. You have no idea where either one of these could go.
Could we see? We've seen what Liquid and OG. They've done the support Invoker.
And Newbie.
And Newbie. Okay, has Secret done it?
What? Yeah. Yapster played it.
So everyone's doing it.
Yeah, Yapster. So remember they ran the tri-lane. Okay. They had tri-lane with CM, Invoker, and...
Oh yeah, you're right.
Plus, I can't remember what the last hero was.
Literally everyone is doing the support Invoker.
3 teams. 3 teams at least.
Or 4 teams, right?
4?
You said Liquid, OG, Secret, and
Newbie. Remaining.
Did Liquid do it?
Maybe Liquid didn't.
I don't think Liquid did it.
Maybe Liquid didn't do it.
I don't think Liquid did it.
Maybe they'll do it today.
Maybe
they'll do it. Yeah, there you go.
But yeah, very flexible opener, right? We saw Yapsor play the Tiny yesterday.
Yep.
We've seen a couple of core Tinies as well throughout this tournament. Invoker, we've seen him mid. We've been seeing. So yeah, a little bit flexible picks here. Even though I'm kind of thinking that gonna be actually, we can't actually see it.
And obviously picking it first is highly likely that they leave it open. Role they feel it's best. TNC, they'll double it up with the Grimstroke. Always fun to see that one. Still think that's one of the strongest supports available, and you have that Ogre, a lot of single target. They get doubled up.
Yeah.
You're gonna have the double Fire Blast down the line, get that out. He's gonna have 2 heavy nukes that are gonna be duplicated by the Soulbind.
And it's a great hero to throw Inkswell on. You're speedy, and you're in the front lines always, so he's able to connect with that one. This could be a dual lane, potentially for TNC, if they want to be able to go for something that's a lot of pressure that can come out between these two, if it is a 3-position Ogre. But they could still just throw that Grimstroke as 5.
And I've got a dumb question for you. Seeing as it's 9 AM in the morning, nice and early, how does multicast work with Soulbind?
It only works, it doesn't double,
10
right? I don't think.
Remaining.
So you're saying you cannot multicast on the second? I think you surely
they
can,
individually multicast.
Yeah, it's an individual.
So if the first one multicast, the second one has a chance to multicast, but it doesn't. It's not like if this 4x multicast, this one 4x multicast.
Sure, and if the first one doesn't multicast, the other one can.
The other one can multicast.
That's how the game should work.
Pretty sure about that.
That's how the game should work.
We found some crazy interactions in the last few days that we've been really enjoying, at least for.
We'll definitely get to see.
Yeah.
We'll see some Fire Blasts laid down.
The fun one is with Ignite, with his W, because it goes everywhere. Because it casts the second one, and then they all fly all over the place. The second one spreads as well.
Everyone's covered in fire.
Yeah, everyone gets covered up in fire. So that can be a pretty cool one as well. I like Grimstroke quite a bit too versus Invoker. It's just annoying, right? The Phantom in particular can be pretty obnoxious versus an Invoker.
Yep. I see Secret coming out with Lifestealer ban. Actually, we're seeing quite a lot of Lifestealer ban here in the group stages. I don't know, I felt a little bit surprising, seeing as Lifestealer wasn't necessarily the carry that... Well, it was, and then it was. It sort of fell out of favor. But a lot of teams, I guess, drafting in ways that Lifestealer would be very strong. Obviously, you know, you look at Secrets to openers, and Lifestealer, these heroes.
I like the Slug Band coming out there from TNC. They have Ogre, they have the beefy frontline hero. You're gonna be able to build up those S1 stacks, so. Grimstroke also. Slug, too much. Phantom can be great because you can't dispel it with the Dark Pact, of course, but you attack so fast, you're able to take it down off, and it's mostly versus the Ogre.
10 seconds remaining.
The Secret. The big heroes they want to take away.
5 seconds remaining.
Let's see. I guess because the Ogre's shown, you're not worried about doing Grimstroke.
No, that seems dead. I haven't seen Doom.
Dead.
I don't think at all in this. Has Doom been picked?
We've not seen any
I
of the
don't
games,
think I've
at
seen
least
it,
on the games that I've been able to catch a glimpse of during the day. No. Maybe
Ooh.
there was one that sort of passed us.
So they banned both. They banned both the Jug and the Lifesteer. So both the heroes that can just
get out of the Invoker combo.
Yes. So I think this is probably YapzOr's Invoker then. I think.
I think it looks to be.
10 seconds remaining.
Unless they want to make it so that the core Invoker just has a better game over.
5
It's so flexible.
seconds
People can't really.
remaining.
We'll find out soon.
TNC
Rolls, these are all-
Predators turn
Crystal Maiden.
Not just yet, but soon.
See the Puppy CM.
They ran that before with the support Invoker. That is the one that they had with it as well. He loves the hero. Really does. Works well whenever they can play in the tri-lanes as well, I've seen. When they did do that, Invoker CM. I was like, this tri-lane looks weak. And I actually talked to
10
Insania from
seconds
Alliance, and he's like,
remaining.
that's exactly how we thought. We were like, their tri-lane looks weak. Let's fight it. And it
5
actually wasn't really that
seconds
weak. It
remaining.
ended up being a bit stronger than I think people had originally thought. I love being able to talk to the players about all.
See if they get themselves more to sort of combo with the Soulbind, more single target damage, and see how they want to sort of what sort of approach they want to go for with their carry lane.
Do they just pick?
Because they know that Secret's likely to be throwing these heroes against them in that laning phase.
Yeah, do they just pick their other support and then just make the Ogre the offlaner here, and then they hide their other
I'm sure
cores? 'Cause it's like all about hiding cores right now. It
The
seems like.
Ogre's probably going to be offline anyway.
That's what it feels like. But it's like this draft right now. I'm looking at it. It's all about hiding your core. Like we don't know what Invoker, we don't know where Tiny is just yet. Ogre, we don't know just yet.
I mean, we have seen some mid Ogres, right?
Team
played it.
Secrets turn.
He was offlane though, I think, didn't he?
Oh,
He
did
ended
he
up
end up
playing
going offlane?
offlane.
Okay.
So there's the other one. They pick
Oh,
the other
the
support,
double
and it's-
chain frost, yeah.
Oh, we haven't seen that in ages.
No,
huh?
not the double bouncy balls. I love it.
No, and that's also
Double chain
an
frost.
Ogre with Lich Armor also is pretty scary. With
And Lich
double
Armor
buff,
and Inkswell just
and-
running in, invincible, boom.
So the one thing is Tornado's really good versus both of those. You dispel both.
10 seconds
Oh,
remaining.
don't tell TNC. Don't,
You dispel the armor.
They don't know. They don't know.
Tornado's
5
really good
seconds
versus both though. Yeah,
remaining.
the
That's true.
Inkswell as well as that Lich Armor can be dispelled from the Tornado, which is really nice. Even Bloodlust. Invoker can dispel all of those with a Tornado, which is...
Well, just don't get caught by the tornado.
Yeah.
Plan?
Carrier they wanting with the Lich. The usual is gone, right? The Jug is the big one that pairs up with the Lich.
Well, so what are you thinking about? More heroes that can go in with the Inkswell and the Frost Shield, right?
Yeah, that's...
Good melee hero that can just charge in.
Because you need someone... Now they don't have anyone who can... So the other cool thing is, right? They banned the Lifesteal and the Jug. And these are the two heroes that if you are Lich Armored and you are Grimstroke buffed, you can't get Tornado Purged.
Well, I feel there's kind of an obvious one.
Yeah. Well,
The Void.
the Void for TNC.
Void for TNC.
Versus the Invoker as
Going
well,
in
right?
with the Time Warp.
Time Dilation also very
Chronosphere
annoying.
and Double Chain Frost. My friend, that's a dead team right there.
Could definitely be a possibility.
I'd like to see the Void.
One EMP though. That's the one thing, is it goes both ways with Void
Just
versus
dodge
Invoker.
the EM.
Void versus Invoker goes a little
You're
bit
going to
both.
have that Time Warp cast range you'd be able to do at that point of the game. Obviously before that, you're going to have... But then when you get that Talon, golden.
What are they going to reveal?
Let's see.
Push.
They do like to leave niches picked for last a lot. So maybe not going to pick... maybe... Which obviously will then give a pretty
It's going to
clear
give it, yeah.
indication
We're going to get
of
information
who's
right now.
playing what and where the lanes...
I mean, we're only locked in one right now, right? Puppy's playing CM.
I mean, they do have
TNC
last piece of
Predators.
movement.
Oh, is Puppy playing
Ooh,
CM?
wait, what's going on here? So we got to...
So that's Core Invoker now.
So this is 4 support lineup from Secret. Who's playing what then, Nana?
I think it's gonna be.
I think it's gonna be a core Jakiro.
I think it's YapzOr Jakiro. I think it's
Yeah.
Puppy CM. I think it's mid one Invoker. And I think it's a Zai Tiny and last pick niche.
That's you're right. That's probably most likely.
10
That is the
seconds
most
remaining.
normal in the terms of Secret.
I feel
normal.
like I saw. Did I see Secret play a
5 seconds
Jakiro yesterday
remaining.
and he was super farmed? I think I did see Yaps. Someone was playing a Jakiro that was like, incredibly
it
high
was
net
Secret
worth.
and it was a Yapsor.
It was a
It was a
Yapzor,
Yapsor
okay,
Jakiro.
so, yeah.
It was a Yapsor Jakiro that was sort of taking over in farm.
That's the assumption right now. That
Yeah.
it looks like that's the obvious.
No,
that
yeah,
we're sitting
that's
right
at
now.
least what we'd expect from Secret going from what we know of
Team
them.
Secrets
But
turn
Secret have always.
Faceless
Right. And I caught it. I told you.
What a
Look at that.
genius.
Boys and girls, it may be 9 AM, but my brain's turned on. At least some of it is. Void is so good.
Yeah,
TNC knows.
great pick.
My man, he knows the strats. GG, TNC, well done. You've
Old school combo, right? You got the Void, you got the Lich.
got to avoid the Lich,
Yep.
and
Got
as
the
I said,
on top.
you're going in. You're standing
10
MP on top. I'm
seconds
telling you,
remaining.
you got that time walk. You're out of there.
There's
I
a lot
like
of
it.
there is
I
a lot
like
of
it.
disable for the Void.
Remaining.
That's one thing, right? They do have a lot of ways of just
And-
locking him down, but
It would have also been very OP in Secret's hands if Nisha got it. Void Invoker, Void Jakiro. So they're also taking
call.
it away from Secret here with that pick. I like that. TNC smart. Yeah, smart.
TNC
banned out
Predators
the Lina.
turn to ban.
They go for last pick TNC.
they're making sure that they've played. We like that hero quite a lot. Also works well with the Grimstroke. Great synergy.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Bit bad, but they don't want it. What
Which
they
one
want
are you
for-
thinking? That's exactly the one
They
I was
want the
thinking. of.
outward.
Okay,
They want the OD in
cool.
the mid.
We're on the same page.
You
I
got
was
the
thinking the
Void
same one.
setting up. You got a lot of buffs. You got Bloodlust. A lot of ways to keep the OD safe and strong.
Yeah, that's literally the same one I was thinking of. So
I'd like to see the OD for TNC.
that's the one that's standing out for me, at least for Armel right now.
Yeah.
Their objective taking is a bit
TNC
low right now. So
Predators
what if they?
turn to pick.
They're gonna pick up OD, dude.
That's the one
OD.
that's sticking out for me as well. But yeah,
Armo does like his quap, but I don't think you go for a quap this game. I wouldn't like to see the quap. It's tempting when there's a void in your
Team
lineup.
Secrets turn
I'd
to
like to see
pick.
OD.
Sniper.
Ooh, sniper.
okay.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'm fine with that one. That's a lot of fun.
Double assassinate.
Double assassinate. Oh my goodness.
So it works really
you gotta
well with
watch out.
Bloodlust.
People gonna die.
So their frontline Ogre, right? Ogre is their big frontline beef to protect. Void as well
Yeah,
to jump in his zone
Void's
away from
jumping in.
Sniper.
10
He's
seconds
squishy though
remaining.
versus Tiny,
He is.
and that's
But Tiny's gotta get
Zai,
to
5
right?
seconds
So he
we
could
remaining.
think
be
it's
a-
gonna be a core Tiny, so he's gonna have a good blink.
If they just put Zai and Jakiro, and then the apps are still the.
Why, is there any cheese that Secret can
They need something that gets on top of this Sniper.
expect?
You may now select
Oh,
your
you got fired. You got fired. On fire.
Spectre. Yeah.
So, quick
yeah,
one.
That's the one to. But
It's
I
Yapsor
li-
Invoker. It's Yapsor Invoker.
it is. Okay, so who's playing what on the rest of them? Yeah,
So,
Zai Tiny.
Mid one Tiny, and then Zai Jakiro. Dude, oh my god.
No, I think Mid One's played Jakira in the past. Mid One has definitely had a game. I remember one of them. He's doing it
Oh
again
my
here.
God,
He's doing
he's
it again here. I
actually
told
doing
you,
it.
bro. Mid One Jakira. I can't remember when it was. I feel it was like back at one of the minors. We saw Mid One play Jakira. So
Did he win that? Did he win that game?
I want to say he did because I remember
Maybe
it.
he
So I
did,
feel
yeah.
like I wouldn't remember it if it was garbage. I think I remember it because he won. I remember him playing that. But I like this is exactly what I want to wake up to, and I
10
think everyone in
seconds
Twitch chat
remaining.
and watching on
Look at
whatever watching
this.
sites you are, you're going to agree. This is exactly what you want in the
5
morning.
seconds
TNC
remaining.
with the right banger of the draft, Void, Sniper, all the combos, and then Secret with some smart stuff, some new stuff, some little bit of revisited stuff. So we've had Mid-1 Jakira in the past. They're bringing it back, and let's see who's going to take it.
Wow. Okay, that's.
I think it's gonna be a close one.
This is an interesting one. I'm like, TNC's got a really nice
Well,
draft,
that,
but like,
personally,
Secret's-
I
like
prefer,
TNC, right?
I prefer the TNC draft, but
little
it's
bit,
secret.
but it's secret,
It is
exactly.
secret, and they're gonna have that edge as they're, they're pretty flawless in the performances so far in the group stage. But TNC's lineup,
It's very strong.
It's definite. It's got some good ideas behind it.
I'm a little worried for Armel is the one thing, right? If Tiny gets off to a good game, and then they can just freely jump into the backlines and kill Armel over and over again, their damage could have some issues. They have to land the Grimstroke and the Lich combo pretty much perfectly. So Grimstroke is being played as a 4, and I think we've mostly seen it been played as a 5, except for Jarex yesterday, where we saw him playing like 3 position in Grimstroke, and he went for the Aghanims build early. But yeah, we haven't seen the Grimstroke Lich combo too much because people started falling out of favor of making Grimstroke 4 position.
I'm interested to see what sort of build we have, Nishu, because there is always that threat of Grimstone getting the action, getting the Dark Portrait of a Spectre is always going to be very nice. One of the better heroes to do it on.
Much later down the line.
We'll see.
Can they protect their safe lane is the one thing I'm looking at for Secret, right? There's an Ogre. Every time we've seen this Ogre, the Ogre +1 beats the crap out of the safe lane to a very strong portion. And it was Secret when Nisha was playing that Arc Warden versus the Ogre where he died, what, 6 times? They ended up winning the game, but the laning phase was rough.
So, ladies and gentlemen, TNC versus Secret to start your day or end your day or wake you up in the middle of the night, wherever you're watching around the world. Thank you very much for tuning in. Hope this one entertains you. Picks, it certainly should. Should be a lot of fun. 2 teams.
There's going to be so much battling up top. I can't wait. Great.
Ding, ding,
So like we said, the big thing to watch out for is really like the tornadoes in particular in the early game versus the ink swell as well as that frost shield. Just being able to dispel both of them when they make aggressive plays. Kind of have to watch YapzOr's positioning a lot whenever he makes moves to defend, in particular the tri lane. As looks like they're actually making Nisha go to the off lane as they're expecting this aggressive move, which I think you have to.
Yeah, you don't want to be in the lane where you're getting covered in ignites.
I mean, they also have a ward down. You have to assume the Ogre. So they're doing the tri lane with Tiny, so lots of different instances to work well with Colts.
The battle begins.
Toss back.
There we have it. Cuckoo's tanky, man. Tanky enough as this level 1 Ogre. We're going to see as YapzOr and Puppey do try and beat him down. But indeed, as an Ogre, a bit too beefy for Secret to quite kill
Another
him
toss
off.
back. Oh, Zai, so close to getting it. That one could potentially
yeah,
be
if
a
you
kill
get
if he
AU
gets
back,
that
they would have certainly had it. They would have had the slow up on the CM, and Cold Snap would have been back up in 5 seconds. Are you able to keep himself out of harm's way as he gets out of there? Puppey could be going down towards the bottom. Yep. Form the dual lane, help out Nisha. Farming up against Gabby. We'll see how long TNC can get trying together, or if indeed one of those supports will head down to help Gabby out.
Yeah, they're going to be going for toss-back plays constantly on Secret up top. This is just, we don't want to be pressured super hard. We're going to try to just eat your pressure by pressuring you guys as well by going for these, because you have to be very careful. Like, Tim's gets tossed back, he's probably just dead. Cuckoo, he can still survive unless they get some like really godly body blocks. As the tri lane is broken, they send Lich bottom to make sure Gabby can get farm and also pressure Nisha.
To Gabby, more than safe against these two. You saw the threat on Gabby. He's going to have the time walk and a frost shield buff to keep him safe. Just AU himself has to be a little careful.
Wonder how this mid man.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting.
I've never seen this
If
map.
Sniper can sort of play the range game, it should be okay. But at the same time, if those dual breaths come into play, mid one can mess with the CS and make it a lot harder for Sniper to get those early last hits.
Zai has to be pretty. It's still such a strong dual lane from TNC. See the damage coming in very high for this zero, very low armor Tiny. YapzOr does have facilities picked up.
There's so much YapzOr can do on the early levels to keep him safe.
Yeah, but the important thing, right, is that the Spectre is not up there eating that. He's bottom free farming. He's 10-1 last hits already. So that's the main goal that Secret wanted to accomplish. We just this little lane lanes.
And will be an invis down bottom. One's able to make something happen with that. The CM
Invisibility.
does get spotted out by TNC's warding, so Armel will start to play a lot safer in the middle lane. Top lane a bit to go on to Tim's. Cold Snap. Attempting to chase him down. Cuckoo's able to slow him down. Blast. Good nuke there. Brings YapzOr down very low. Cuckoo won't quite be able to find him. Cuckoo trying to turn for the bigger kill on Zai, but Zai with the toss back will be able to separate TNC from himself. So Zai is able to get back and cover at the trees. Mid lane Puppey still hanging around. That Armel did have vision of him picking up the rune. This movement from Puppey though is leaving Nisha very vulnerable.
Oh.
That 2 points in dispersion will keep him safe though.
Did he stout block as well?
Back up top, another attempt onto Cuckoo with a cold snap. Zai punching into him. Cuckoo turns with a blast again onto Zai. Any sort of combo from coming out.
So that move from Puppey, it hurt Nisha a little bit down bottom, right? Especially if he had died, it would have been super painful.
That would have been massive.
But he actually helped mid one a lot. Mid one was losing pretty hard in the last hits, and he's caught up entirely now.
A bit of a trade here. AU trying to go for Nisha, but it's a bit of a bait because now Puppey's turned up. Be able to turn and hit back at the Lich.
He's gonna have another nuke in a second here on Puppey. He go for it.
One nuke won't be quite enough, no. Far enough behind the tower.
Yeah, and he has a salve as well too on AU, so he's a salve and clarity up.
Maximum efficiency.
Yeah,
that heal. Nice and close. Yes, in that bottom lane, as you can see, 16 for 4 on Gabby, 15 for 1 on Nisha. Very close between the two carries. The mid lane matchup, Armel, 12 for 7. The mid one, 11 for 5. Again, very close. Pretty much even farm between the two of them.
Because of Puppy's rotation. Yeah, the mid one was like, he was quite a bit, but he was like 5 and 3 or something to the 8 and 5 of the sniper. So that move, Puppy, like I said, yeah, helped mid one quite a bit. You see the courier in regen. Yeah, Nisha has all his regen, but mid one actually calls for it first. He's like, oh. I was like, it's already at Nisha. Got his tangos standing down bottom as Kuku up top. Getting gone on. The toss back far.
Quite under tower range though.
You know?
Say Kuku still low. A very beefy one at that. Regen as well. Can that boost to HP? Can withstand this abuse that Secret is sending his way. Let's see what the build's going to be from the two carries this game. Nisha, Gabby are going to go towards.
It does look it's going to be like the Soul Ring for Nisha to get that farm going. Puppy. He's got a mango. He's got to be able to get that one. And that's the first blood.
That is. Puppy's able to get just fine you out of position.
And it's a bounty rune spawning right now. Gabby, he has to
try
force
and go
himself forward.
See if he can take any of these, Gabby. He's not going to be able to grab that one. Nisha, a little bit quicker with the fingers. We'll be able to pick it up.
Will still be a 2 for 2. But they get the first blood. Puppy, solo kill. They bring a lot of regen down to the bottom lane with that. Talking about Puppy as well. As top, I mean, Zai's still farming really well versus that pressure lane. He's a great time. 30 last hits in comparison to the 19 of the Ogre. So, yeah, this dual lane that they put up top has done a great job to absorb that pressure.
Quick of a start for Kuku.
Still doing great. 17-9, 21. Still sniper favorite, but not too bad for Jakiro. I'm sure Paul, Red Eye, probably losing it right now as he does not like the core Jakiro. Red one.
And this is why. Dying dove here, mid one. Will turn, assassinates out. The Fairy Fire, one more right click. The Fairy Fire to find it. Mid one's in the trees and he lives.
Oh my god, and now side rotates into
Armel the turnaround. They found AU. They'll find Armel as well.
Fairy Fire. He lived with what, 9 HP, 8 HP, maybe less? Fairy Fire then instantly pops a salve as he turns the corner before the Frost Shield ticks hits him. And it doesn't actually connect on him at all because of it.
What a play there from mid one.
What a rotation. 4 heroes collapse.
Coming in. Making sure that not only mid one stays safe, has the time to duke it out, but also the possibility to turn around and get this. Because have a look at this again.
Look at this, the Fairy Fire.
Have a look at his HP.
Watch this Fairy Fire. 250, 240, 170, boom! 6 HP.
Oh, that was close.
And the Frost Shield wears off as he moves himself on.
I felt that.
Beautiful play there.
Assassinate.
Oh, and mid one gets the best spawn possible for himself here as Jakiro. He gets the Prowlers. So you can use Macro Pyro and Prowlers and farm
easy
that.
Ancients.
Yep, easy Ancient farm for Jakiro at the 6-minute mark.
What's he going to go for? Does he just buy Arcanes for himself as a mid Jakiro?
I'm wondering if he wants to tank up, if he wants to go for something like that Veil.
Oh yeah, Brown Boots Veil for
it's like,
Jakiro.
does he want Veil? Does he want Atos? Does he want Mobility? I'm not too sure which one he's going to prioritize
Gabby.
this year.
He's got the Time Warp back up. Himself, Brian up.
Probably unlikely. Heroes is also really good because you're playing versus Void, so it's good for catching, but also good for time dilation.
He's still a lot of catch for the rest of his teammates.
Yeah, that's the way to think.
We're going to focus on other things. Kuku does get his mana taken out by the MP. He's got the stick charges. We'll be able to get one more stun out onto Zai. Another nuke. They'll try and chase him down, but mid one's coming with the rotation. Dual breath down onto Kuku as the 3 will surround the Ogre. Toss up from Zai, and Kuku will fall. Secret. Through. The neighbor, make sure that trail.
That sounds pretty solid. Yeah, we'll see. Mid one hasn't queued any. Yeah, nice rotate mid one. Fucked over from while he was farming.
Maybe he's saying he wants some Midas. Well,
I mean, maybe. That's also definitely a possibility.
That gold.
Definitely a possibility. So yeah, I'm sort of giving now as we see Zai rotated out and
couple snacks here from mid one. That efficiency behind the jungle and back down the Magpie. Look at that easy farm, this man.
He's going the Atos.
He's played a fair few Jakiro games.
Okay, so he's going the. I think the Atos is because he's versus a Void. It just gives you that extra catch.
Sure.
That's going to be really nice.
It is a nuisance for Gab.
I was wondering, I think it had to have been one of those, the 3 big items there. Unless he went for a minus, which would have been. But he has a TP mid, Zai, with the bottle, heals up mid one a bit, and they're immediately smoking. So they're looking to make some plays
Dire's middle tower is under
toward
attack.
top, but maybe toward mid as well, as Armel, he shows his face. Or
They
is it a die?
if they can just toss mid one on top of him, mid one combo off.
Oop, smoke broke.
Yeah, I'm gonna see him. Almost straight into the trees. Yeah, did just sort of glimpse of him by the tower. So I won't be able to sneak up on Armel for now. Armel keeping him position safe.
Gabby the big winner out of all of this though still. Gabby top net worth, 3,500.
Free farm down bottom.
Yeah. Nisha not dying, but not getting that equivalent free farm because he was being pressured quite a bit, especially because Puppy moved out of the lane a couple times. He's top the chrono.
Oh, there's the surprise move. Gabby's up top.
The multi. Goodbye, yeah.
Oh. Perishes with me.
Gabby. Gabby. He wanted that. He made a long trek for that from bottom to top.
He'll press the tower though with the
Dire's
bloodlust.
top tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's
Gabby
top
build
tower
wise
is
treads
under attack.
into Maelstrom. It's going to be very nice. Bloodlust being skilled up.
Yep.
Having that Bloodlust with the Maelstrom Void early on is
Dire's
going to
structures are
allow him
fortified.
to do a lot of damage in those spheres.
Allow him to farm a lot faster. Farm a little bit faster. Mid one.
He's found a bit of an opportunity for a solo kill here.
And he burns.
Burning down the Frosty.
Bounty.
Are up. See how the bounties are split.
Radiant's bottom tower
One at the
is under
moment.
attack.
Straight 2 for 2 top lane. Gabby going in. Oh, everybody's coming. Get out of there, Gabby. They're all TPing in. He's got another time warp. We'll be able to jump across the trees, but they get the toss on a Puppy. Jump in there. On the turns the multicast done. Gabby comes back in. They try to kill up Puppy. Puppy goes for the ult. Will be silenced by TNC though. Still with the successful escape. They'll get everyone out. They just baited out a 3 TP rotation from Secret. I'm going to say that TNC's pretty happy with that one.
Definitely. That was instant rainbow TPs coming out from Secret. They were expecting that dive to go forward for sure.
Radiant's
But that was so quick. I mean, is it, as a team, is that them all saying, right, we all need to go? Is that everyone just going and then, oh, we maybe didn't need to all go?
Maybe they thought they needed everybody in order to go back because it was 3 heroes.
I mean,
that
it
went
was
there.
Gabby.
Yeah, it was Gabby. It's a
It
big
was,
kill.
it was the Gabby.
Yeah. They have a shrine available though. We saw TNC. They back up, use down. Everyone's fully restored.
But hey, yeah, successful bait there from TNC. And Gabby's going to soon be able to make a play again. He's got the chrono up. Bottom. Nisha. Going on to AU and Cuckoo. Down. Gets denied. Cuckoo will be able to take that tier 1 away from Secret.
Oh, AU. He's 10 HP. Nisha, gotta commit.
Cuckoo's still alive. Cross shield. Nisha. He's got him. He's in. One more touch will find it. They're still trying to see if they can find Cuckoo as well. Also bringing in Yapzor. Cuckoo's got to stay on the run. He's got to keep running. He will manage to make it away. Yapzor not quite able to close the gap, even with those Wex balls out.
Yeah, he makes it. I swear I saw Nisha had a ring of regen at some point in the laning phase bottom. Now he doesn't have it.
He had the ring of regen
Dire's
queued
top
for
tower
purchase.
is under
He
attack.
had it in his
Or did he actually
inventory.
maybe he bought it and then sold it.
I guess he must have.
temporarily
Yeah,
held it
yeah.
with a side shot for a quick heal.
I'm out mid. Die forward, die.
Just hold right now. Armel will fall, but it's a great chrono for Gabby. And if they got the damage to get the kills, they'll definitely get the one. Chain Frost is out, bouncing onto the second. They'll get Yapzor, they'll get Zai as well. Now Gabby jumping in, see if he can get on top of Puppy. Puppy will be able to get out of the way. So a 2-for-1 trade. Secret diving a little bit, and TNC capitalizing on it.
Both teams are matching each other's speed and pace at
It's
the moment
close.
here, just constantly making the moves. Anytime someone is looking to pressure one of the towers, everybody's keeping it to defend it.
It is close, pretty even net worth. The only difference really being in terms of how it's split up is that Yapzor is sort of taking a bit more, but that's sort of balanced out across the board with the fact that Gabby is just that far ahead. About 1K ahead, in fact, up top. Quick play, silence. He's taking swell. He is, and he's too tanky for them to kill. Zai will be fine with that bracelet.
15 armor as well. You can't ever,
Dire's
can't
middle
ever
tower
forget about
is under
Grow, how
attack.
strong it actually does make when you plays. But now they're bringing another rotation up. Armel, he has Treads and the Midas and Bloodlust, so he does pack a decent. Well, he doesn't have those yet.
Just see what Gabby's going for the tankier option with the talents. We'll favour
Radiant's
the 12
middle
strength
tower
over the
is
15.
under attack.
I think
Definitely
that
the more sensible one, especially when you play against high magical burst heroes. Top lane Zai. This time he will fall. Able to peep him down with the extra damage of Armel sitting on the back lines.
mid lane, the instant team is coming out. They really want to defend this mid tower.
Tim's is in, but the root is out. They're focused towards him. Silence is out onto Puppy. Gabby focusing onto him with the help of Cuckoo. Lands the Monica stun. Puppy is trying to run. Gabby, if he gets one more bash, there it is. It'll do the job. Puppy's dead. TNC. able to get in, keep their tower alive. Is it low enough to deny? It is. That's going to be
deny.
2 tier 1 towers being denied by TNC. A lot of money taken away from Secret potentially.
Yeah.
Dire's top tower.
Very nice setup. You see them, they're prioritizing defending tier 1s. I think we've been seeing teams doing that more and more so in like this year. It's been like the defense of the mid tower. A lot of people talking about that. Nisha's could Midas on the Spectre as well. So we've seen that quite a lot now on these Spectres. Just it's about like your levels as well.
We did.
It's just
it's going to be sort of a lot of a different Midas game from what you may have seen yesterday from OG, where Anna got the Midas. Anna got 6 minutes. It's a little later than 6 minutes in this one.
To be expected. He was put in the off lane
it was a hard
because
lane.
they didn't want to be pressured. So
and you know they're ready to play for the long game, and I think TNC they're sort of happy with that as well. They're running a Void Sniper. They don't mind if this game goes on.
We could definitely see us like a 60-minute plus game.
Yeah.
Crazy team fights coming up between Voids and
Voids
and Spectres. So
I mean, yeah, obviously a lot of that is going to be on the Spectre for this because TNC they have the Void Sniper. It's a very scary line of go.
It is a mid one Jakiro too, right? So it's like that hero can what's the scaling potential on this hero? But they do also have a support invoker who we saw, especially MSS when he was playing with Newbie, when he was playing support invoker yesterday. He hit 25 and he was doing so much work, even with Cataclysm. And you're like, support invoker Cataclysming, like that's pretty devastating. You know, late game, pretty hard to look at it. I think TNC's I like it just because Void's easier. Void's super easy to play, but Sniper just dies. So we have to see how the fights will go down. It's really going to be up to execution.
So scary, no, TNC, they've got the mathematics are behind TNC. They have an Ogre with a Midas, you got the multicast, they got a Sniper with a Midas, he's got that cooldown reduction. So as Midas efficiency goes, TNC's is going to be through the roof.
Especially because one's a multi-kill. Dota Plus right now is favoring Team Secret a little bit, but that's, you know, the Spectre, right? The Spectre factor always is going to be one of those.
They love the Spectre.
It does really love it. And they do have, you know, the 9-kill advantage. They also have taken 2 towers.
I feel this is a little secret bias, though. I feel you look at this game, I would say it's probably 60-40 the other way.
I feel it's, I feel it's pretty even right now.
You cannot underestimate the Sniper Void and the way that they, I don't know, we'll see. But it is Secret. Secret, as we say, pretty well here in the group stages.
Nisha changed immediately as we were talking about the Midas. He's got to be going for the Manta Rush. And Tibbs gets tossed back. Zai with the Blink Dagger reveal. And they're going to be some pressure. They have a Catapult down here, and they have mid one with that Max Liquid Fire. Dead tier 2. Tabs and Gabby here right now. They have this deep ward.
Has fallen.
But yeah, looks like me prioritizing jumping in, taking fights. The Manta, also very good item, of course. On Spectre, always going to be super nice with your Desolate. Double Maelstrom, double Midas. Lots of damage going to be coming up from kids.
TNC are happy just to farm for them.
Secret, they're the ones who are definitely going to be looking to hunt. They've got a Haste Rune on Tiny, they've got the Blink Tiny. They have Tiny and Jakiro's too at their core, so they're just like, Nisha, we're going to make all the space in the world because you are a super carry.
Sure, but, you know, as you said, because he's going for the Manta and not Midas Radiance, it is more of a build where he's expecting to fight and get in there rather than sort of play the more passive play on a Spectre.
I mean, it's very Secret, right? They always want to be fighting.
Yeah. So far 10 to 5. TNC, they've not really given up that many kills. It has just really been Tim's getting caught out by the secret movements, whilst the 2 carries farm away very happily. Both Gabby and Armel staying at the top of the network. And just climbing up there with that Midas.
They're all building. They're all queuing up those BKBs next time. Yeah, all 3 cores have queued up to be on the side of TNC. So they're looking for a timing window.
They know Secret's going to be hunting for a fight. They want to be prepared.
And they know that
BKB just ruins Secret's
Look at
lineup.
Secret's draft, exactly. They have their physical damage is not going to be online for like ages, honestly. Like for another 20-30 minute Spectre. He does do some, but it's not really what Spectre's jam is. You're not all about your physical.
Dire are scanning.
Pure that comes up. Still hunting though. Spirit Vessel was finished. A lot of extra damage that come up. Great ways to be able to catch the Void as well.
Everything down here. So burning mana, but he still gets off one of the Time Lords. One for the stick. He's still burning in the Magnifier. Will get tossed back into the Tornado. Gabby will fall. They get the big kill on the Void. Also finding air on the backline. So now starts to move in. Nisha tries to go forward. Will be silenced. Backs away. Doesn't want to dive the tier 2 tower for now. Ice Path won't quite catch them. Nisha watching from the sidelines. doesn't want to go down off the cliff. Dagger still on cooldown now. They get a Gabby kill. Now Zai behind the tower finds the opportunity to link in. Toss back Cuckoo. Cuckoo's going to go down as well. Armel will be able to snub Zai in return, but Puppey in with the ult. He's melted. Down at 4, and 4 are dead. Yapsa tries for the blind tornado. Armel makes the read, heads towards the top tower, but Secret striking hard. Getting 3 of them, 4 of them in fact out. AU's just respawned. They make that quick play, the play that they were certainly gearing up to go for.
All because of this 8 smoke build in the middle. To be able to get that far set up onto the void there, even though I think Zai made a little bit of a hiccup there, right? He didn't actually get the stun combo off while he was caught, so he was able to jump back. And then they also tornadoed during the tossback, so there was a little bit of mis-synergy there coming out from Secret, but you can see how strong they really are right now because of how much magic damage they're dishing out.
A quick 1680 damage in seconds. Puppey just been able to lay down that ult. Erupts it. It's coming up to jump up to that 2k lead.
You really are understanding now why TNC wants to get those BKBs online before they
Because you get the BKBs and those sort of kills, they just don't happen. You're not going to lose anyone.
Warriors by Secret got outran. Just so much deep vision. You can watch everything that TNC's setting up for. They're set up here behind Armel. You want to fight not a guy.
He's getting knocked back. Onto Cuckoo underneath the tower. He's been bumped up by the frost shield. They have to run away. Toss Magnifier back up, and they'll look to burn Cuckoo down with the tornado. No escape for Cuckoo. Cuckoo will fall ice farm. Mid-one also catches out the void. Brute will finally end. The land capture time will come to the high ground. Zai turns. He's got the combo. The avalanche onto the 3 of them. Gabby's low. Gabby's dying. Gabby's got one more time. Or can he get away? Another 3 of them down. He'll try and turn, but he's already dead. They've lost Gabby. The Soulbite Chain Frost combo is out. The Chain Frost bouncing about, but it's only going to kill off Yapsa. Everyone else in Secret is still alive, and they team wipe TNC.
Oh my god. The way that they're just diving forward relentlessly to get these heroes of TNC. Nisha's just diving towards the backlines, and they have so many different things to poke from far away from.
And the amount of damage and control that Mid-One's offering is just really it is impossible to play against before they have the BKB. TNC's lineup is very vulnerable at this moment before they have them, and Secret know it. They're pushing the issue. They know they have to keep this up Secret before those BKBs are out, and they certainly are. In fact, Puppey diving in towards the tier 4s. They killed off.
Did you look at Puppey's items so far? He has phase boots, a chainmail, double brace, like he's just going in.
It's a strong,
he's gonna die this time.
CF.
But they're just diving forward and punishing TNC. They're not even to get their spells off. Gabby has to be more careful with his positioning in these next few fights. I feel like he has to be the backliner completely now in this void. He gets caught by one disable and he's just dead. So now, I think farm the BKB before you try to go for any of that.
How close are we to the Marmel's? Just about a recipe away, and same to be said for Gabby's void. So they should have them for the next fight.
This one is so nice. You see the tornado clips Gabby, and Mid-One with no hesitation jumps forward to make sure they can get that cash. Nisha commits forward, and then Zai, he's already hunting for the backlines to go for this, so they can continue going for this pressure forward. And TNC, they're all just caught together. Everyone's clumped up and caught by everything there by Secret. Very aggressive here because, you know,
Can they find one more fight before the BKBs are out? Of course.
You know, that you have to think, you look at all those Midases that TNC built up, and you have to imagine that Secret's probably like, hey, they're going for all these Midases.
Oh yeah,
we have to, that's
Secret
why they're
has to play
like
this fast.
That's exactly the reason why they decided, hey, Nisha, don't go for Midas yourself, go for Manta. We're just going to bring the action to them, and then they're going to have a really tough time since they went for this double Midas build. And Nisha, he's going to be going for the Diffusal Blade next with that Manta, so getting on the back.
90%. It really likes Secret. 90%? We'll see if that 90% stays there once the BKBs are done on Armel and Gab.
Well, the win probability goes based off the last thing, right? They have 4 towers down, 5 towers killed already too, and they're winning 20 kills to 8 with the Spectre lineup. Cuckoo dropped down as well as he steps up in the farm, but yeah, I mean, they have so much map control coming out from the side of Secret, it makes sense. And with the Spectre going into late game, we've seen dominant that hero. Because yeah, they just continue to roam around as 4, looking for these constant kills. Support life is going to be hard. Do they have saves for themselves yet?
Have they got any glimmers?
They have a 4-step but no glimmers, so they're both looking pretty dead to Haunts quite easily.
Abby, he's been found. He's got the BKB, but it's on its way over to him.
The 2 supports of Secret,
so they're going to easily kill him off. Gabby caught out a little too far outside of the base. A Secret continuing to play faster into the Roach Pit as well now, Secret.
They've got the medallion, right? The medallion plus the Manta with the Spectre, so that definitely damage plus that medallion. Yep, they're done at a pretty fast pace. It's 30 seconds No Void. Throw anything to at least slow them down. It doesn't look like it's gathering. Trying to smoke, they do want to try. It's dying too fast though. They're not gonna get in time.
Maybe a lucky Scrabble steals the kill, but it's not going to be the case. Secret, get Roche, and Aegis is there on Nisha.
Dire's middle tower has been denied.
They have to make something happen now. BKBs are out.
They've got both the BKBs.
Yep.
They do have the damage. They get the Chrono into a Soulbind Chainfrost. Bloodlusted Void. I don't think damage is going to be an issue for TNC at the moment. It's just about landing the combo, getting the BKBs off. They can have a good shot at a team fight against Secret, despite Secret having this 5k lead.
And they have to make sure that they get it and they use it immediately. Because if you Chrono and your Grimstroke and your Lich don't get their spells up and Spectre is able to haunt, he's just going to kill both of the supports and then you don't really have that much damage inside of the draft. It's just going to be the sniper actually keeping from the back lines. And Secret, they've drafted to be ready for that physical damage. I see Yapzor, he's building toward the Lotus, obviously versus time dilation as well, but look at Puppey. Medallion phase boots, look how much armor all these heroes. Everyone is starting to really tank up on Secret D with that damage that will be coming up from
Poke at Puppey. Gabby doesn't want to make the jump for it.
So there's 1670 HP. 5 position isolated.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
All grouped up here. They're really trying to hunt for something here on the bounty run.
Bounty.
Baiting it here. Time is money. Zai still sitting on the sidelines here. He's going in.
He is. Support, trying to nuke down Aegu. Out comes the wall. They're trying to jump in for this. Gabby turns, looks towards Zai, starts to punch in. BKB's now going to walk by Gabby. Looks for Zai, will get the kill on Zai. Now turns Nisha, trying to commit onto Tim's. Buyback comes out from Aegu. They get the Fire Blast body cast out onto Nisha. Nisha punts the Manta. He's getting peeked by Arm out. They've taken the edge out of him, but Gabby's got to be careful. BKB's worn off on Gabby. Backs up towards the tier 2 tower. Cold Stab causing some issues, but he's saved by the rest of his team with a Frost Shield. He'll be able to get out of there. They get the Aegis. They get Zai. They only lose a.
And they didn't have to commit Chrono, so they still have it for the upcoming situations.
This is how much the BKB turns things.
Yep.
No longer can Zai sort of go for that jump in and start and confidently get the kills without the worry of this commitment from the Void just turning things around. He can put the BKB, start punching into Zai, next thing you know, Zai's gone.
Did they end up using both? No, they actually didn't.
Just Zai's.
Armel saved his.
That's right, just Gabby's, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty important that Armel also saved his. The 10-second BKBs are going to be super crucial in this game. If you're playing versus this massive amount of magic damage that can get to the lead.
Cuckoo, 72%.
That was old.
But obviously the gold earned is fine. You know, you don't need to worry about the efficiency when you have the multi. You hit it 4 times and you can use that Midas whenever you want.
Yeah, and he was dead a couple times too, so they're actually giving Puppey. Yeah, Puppey's actually giving priority of farm for a little bit here. He's actually taking look that whole mid wave a couple times now, and he gets the GPM talent too. This is going to be a really farmed Crystal Maiden. They're going to have 5 cores on Secret, or at least 4 cores, and maybe Zai gets left behind from Dust. But
that sentry that's just been placed will be revealed there.
Radiant's courier.
For the ignite
the tree throw onto the courier. They're gonna know there's a ward up there now, for sure.
The TNC show there's a sentry, but Secret will show that there's an ops ward.
Worth it though. I'm sure Zai does not care. Shouldn't he doesn't care about this ward there for getting a courier like that.
Well worth burst of gold for them. One closing in on his head. Staff.
See a double farm right there?
And mid one, you know, he knows the angles to run in the jungle as a Jakir. Making sure that mounting down a couple of stacks at a time.
And the crazy amount of damage that comes out right too with the spell amp talent and the dual breath.
Let's get a quick pick on Tim's. Tim's trying to push out on his own down bottom. Zai with the DD. No chance for the Grimstroke as Zai collapses in upon him. And Puppey has now got the blink. Just can't look to get in the favorable positions for his big freezing fields.
Yeah, they're all farming. Well, on the side of TNC, they have, 3 cores farming pretty decently, but everyone on Secret is farming. So they, like I said, they're going to have to probably deal with 5 core positions at this point in this game. Howard is only at 80 hex already here in the mid lane. They're actually forced to glyph it as the mid one starts throwing the liquid fire. Once this tower goes down, they can just back up and look for the shrines as they throw that last liquid fire. It's map controlling.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
To build that gold advantage. Pressure on TNC.
You see Nisha queuing up the Eye of Scotty rather than going for the heart that we've been seeing a lot. I think the Scotty has very good benefits versus those BKBs. He's able to slow them versus it. And also, super good versus ranged heroes, as we've been saying so often. Ranged carries get completely destroyed by Ice Scotty.
Have they got anything else ready to keep the sniper safe with just the 4-staff and the glimmer? Okay, and the glimmer.
They've got a glimmer now,
4-staff and glimmer.
And they have a pipe as well on. Yeah, they're really gonna have to protect. Darmel is smoking out themselves. They've gotten themselves the Mjolnir, they've got the glimmer, like you said, the couple item timing. They want to make their way out. They have no information on the map at all for TNC this. So this is pretty much like we need to smoke out to get wards out because we don't see anything. And Secret just keeps forcing in every single lane. So they have to try to find something.
It's got to be a nice time for them to go to. Yapsor, he's not got any charges on the Spirit Vessel. And Gabby with the time warp duration, cooldown reduction talent. It's going to feel pretty happy jumping around without to worry about. Oh, you get him with that. It's a whiffed chrono. Oh no. Oh, Gabby putting the oh no in chrono there.
Oh, that's...
Oh no.
That's really devastating.
That is. No chrono for Gabby.
That was their whole last few minutes of planning to making moves out, getting wards down. They put the ward down to get that catch.
I mean, it was quick reactions.
Yeah, and now top.
From Zai. Very nicely done from Zai there.
They force a full defensive BKB, a TP out, and yeah, quickly just jumps onto the Lich. AU just dies, and AU bought back earlier, so.
He did. He's dead for quite a bit of time, 70 seconds. They do still have a TNC on that top lane. No chrono for this defense, and Secret know it.
This will be getting out of hand now at this point. Look, this Nisha now has the 500 health talent too. He's about to have his Eye of Scotty. This is a 3,200 HP plus Vector. He's just going to be running into the back lanes. Which he supports. And he can actually stick on the sniper now with that Eye of Scotty slow that goes through. And like we said, it's a ranged hero. So Scotty is so strong, 45% slow.
See, you know, Puppy may be buying a lot of eyes for himself, but he's still keeping game.
For sure. I mean, he hit 15 pretty early,
Nice.
so PPM talented.
He's sure he's got money for himself and the team.
He's farming Ancients.
The design now delivered.
Well, same with the two
TNC's
supports.
heading out to this area.
Chrono.
How long to Chrono?
Don't have Chain Frost either, because Lich is still dead.
30 seconds and Chrono's there. You will be able to TP over if he feels the need to join them quickly. Secret, they're not all here as the full 5 Yapsor pushing out mid. We've got mid one working on the bottom lane. Nisha in the jungle. They're just going for max farm efficiency. Secret cleaning up the whole map, whereas TNC are having to move around as a 5-man unit.
Yeah, I really do feel like TNC's feeling quite desperate now at this point in the game. They're not able to get anything on the map. They know that the map control is completely on Secret's side, which means Secret just keeps getting all these bounty runes. They keep getting everybody super farmed on their team. They're going to need some dream combos coming out from the team. Big Chronos into some huge soul binds. Not really allowed them to do at all in this game to set up multi-hero.
Radiant's bottom
with the gem on Yapsor as well. They're just keeping that map control consistent, so TNC, they can't really get vision out on the map at all. They have one ward on that high ground on the left. And actually they didn't.
Bottom shrine is under
Very
attack.
limited vision. Just running around and farming. Nisha's just playing. He's like, all right, guys, I'm just farming my side of the map. You know, you guys just keep pushing all 3 lanes.
Next time as queued up. So the art we normally expect to see a little later on, but the Ether Lens, very much value on a Jakira. Why every spell benefits. You've got the Hex and the Atos that's also very annoying to play against. And mid one just being able to catch people from a mile off. And always able to sort of sit back and make sure he's got something to throw into the Chrono if there's situations where Gabby maybe has already used the BKB and goes for the Chrono. Got to make sure that he has that BKB charge ready for when he gets the Chrono. Otherwise, a lot of problems are going to be thrown his way.
The Secret, they walk out, they're going to clear out this. They get a moment there to go onto this high ground here, because that high ground is still a little bit scary. It can be. So they walk up, they know that there's going to be division there. They quickly take that one out. 1 ward left now in the mid lane there. He's getting touched. Does he find AU? Nope. Find either. Very
Escape.
close.
They'll get out.
Zai, I thought Zai might be getting overtaken a little bit because of how much space the Secret's taking, but no, he's also still just transiting. Ags, he's got the crit now too. And looking just harder and harder for TNC as they are finding no opportunities at all in this game.
Now annoy the Void, even if he's BKB'd and gets a good Chrono. Zai's not in it. The trees are going to be thrown with Void's way. Gonna have to sort of duck and dive around them.
Yeah, a lot of damage both ways. That's the physical damage that they were kind of lacking. Now Zai's going to be able to provide that one. What is it, 16,000 gold lead, almost a 20,000 experience lead, and Dota Plus is continuing to tick up. 94 now for that Dota Plus, as it just, yeah.
But
it's looking at the map control, the way
say
Secret's playing it, it's definitely feeling so.
But a good chrono. A good chrono with the BKBs, TNC absolutely have a team fight in them that could shake this game right up.
Are they going to have enough damage though to deal with this now? Like Nisha's starting to get pretty damn beefy. I see.
They need the Silver Edge finished on board.
Yeah, instead of going for that Aether lens that you're talking about on mid one, he's actually switched to Aeon Disc. So that's the protection, one of the best items in the game.
The chrono counter. Yeah, the chrono counter.
Preparing themselves just in case they do get caught in those chrono. Armel is still very farmed. He is, but just the heroes that they naturally have. They have the Spectre versus the Sniper, so just these items, they just
also going the smoke, the wrap around on mid. See if they can catch Secret by surprise. Positioning, things coming out. They do expect that TNC's at least on the high ground. TNC actually hunting the jungle of Secret.
They're smoking to set up like in the back line for the bounty rune. Maybe expecting that Secret would be on the high ground there. They get a wraparound on them, but they actually don't. As Secret, they're making their own aggressive play on the bottom already.
They're showing themselves here. Just tier 3 starts to get pushed down by Secret. TNC will be able to have themselves the 2 bounty runes at least with that movement there. Way just to see if they could have caught Secret maybe setting up for the top bounty runes themselves. The case elsewhere on the map. Yapsor nearly with the Ags complete.
Roche next on the menu, full BKB, yeah, Nisha. So that combo that we were talking about, in particular for TNC, now going to be much more limited because they do have physical damage, but a lot of their damage is coming out that's magical. Sniper Maelstrom, Void Maelstrom, they have the Lich and the Doomstroke, so that BKB on Nisha is going to counteract the high majority of it. He's able to get it off before the Chronos does hit. How much of a difference?
Question is, does he want to get a buyback? They may kind of need it if they want to have a chance of actually being able to kill the Spectre, but it is so hard. You're unlikely to win the Spectre in the Chrono unless you can bait that Haunt out first. And otherwise, you know, Nisha's he's not going to be on the front line.
And if he gets BKB off, then I mean, the damage is going to be, it's not going to be enough there for that Spectre. And I think, yeah, holding, the thing is, you have to think, do you hold buyback? Because also, Roche is up. You have to always play around that as well. That most carries like to save their buyback when Roche is.
Radiant's bottom
now for
tower
Secret,
is under attack.
17,000 gold lead. The carry Void, it's fallen heavily behind. Gabby not able to keep up with the pace of Secret's 3 cores. Armel, the only one that's able to stand toe-to-toe really at the top. So that cooldown reduction in his Midas.
Calm and collected here by Secret. Not trying to make any type of mistakes. Playing it extremely safe. I'm looking to this Roche pit here. Focus prod, force TNC to react. Immediately see mid one. He's like, alright, we forced them here. We forced them toward the Roche pit. I'm porting bottom really quickly. Gonna start pressuring this lane. Force a reaction because this tower, it's at half HP already. Kiro can do that split push. So, themselves forward here on.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
TNC wanting to react to this push that's going to start coming bottom, but at the same time wanting to stay, being able to control and contest the Roche area. Secret are the best attempts to split TNC up and force TNC to make these decisions.
I feel like TNC's been on their side of the map for the last 25 minutes of the game, right? Secret's just continuing this control. Not giving...
This puppy got flanked. He's still just building up the gold.
Yeah, a lot of gold saved up on Secret. Farmed. Kane Pike finished up also, the KB on the horizon.
Go back into the Roche. Start to poke away at it, see what TNC's plan is going to be. Shrapnel's out.
They're just sticking on the high ground. This is the area that they want to try to take the fight. They want to force Secret there to get a big crook. With Secret, they're not taking them in, playing their own game. They're just playing farm the 3 lanes, farm the map. Don't walk into that little area that TNC. Silver Age is done. They also have bought their own gem, so they attack Gabby if he does commit forward to look for any to jump.
Gold off buyback though. Gabby has to be careful. Ideally wants to find that level 20 as well before the next class range. Pretty huge.
Man, he's getting so under-leveled. He's level 18, and I click on...
This game has slowed down. He's just they've not been able to make any plays with the Chrono.
Yeah, look at the supports of Secret. Level 19 on Yapsor, level 18 on Puppey. Two of their higher level than he faces Void, the carry of team. There's the full Aghanims now for the Invoker.
It's very scary.
Very constant as well.
That duration of the BKBs is everything for TNC. They've got to get as much done as possible, Puppey. Out for Tim's here, but Tim's himself back up to the base as soon as Puppey shows.
Starting to set up here. They might want to try to look for a kill. All have these blink. You know, everyone has a blink pretty much on Secret, right? So if you jump forward on Gabby and you look for Chrono, you have to be so wary that you're like, I have to make sure that their blinks are cancelled or that I can't do it like out of vision somehow. Because
well, he's got the Silver Edge.
Yeah.
So, but then again, obviously sentries are likely to be placed around Secret anytime they go for a push. Still hard to catch them by surprise from the Invis.
Yeah, because what they have the three blink daggers. Yapsor had to go for prioritizing other items for himself, but then Nisha doesn't. Nisha's like, alright, I'm okay.
Here as well for Secret. To grab it, Nisha, he wants it.
He's almost level 25 on Nisha. Version's causing more issues too.
6-0-8. This is another game where Spectre's just been all the space in the world thanks to the play of his teammates. Shows in his items. Absolutely huge at this point of the game and very hard for TNC to deal with.
Yeah, how's our current gold? Alright, yeah, Jakiro 5,000, Tiny 4,500, Sniper 4,500, and then 4K on Puppey as well. Well, they're still banking for a lot of items and banking pretty much for the buyback around the Roche. That's the particular. In case anything does go wrong, they will have all their buyback. Full set of extra workers. While TNC, they don't have all their buybacks. They are saving for a couple. They do have the important Void as well as that Sniper. Secret.
They've got this.
They've got away with it.
They've got this Roche. TNC quite set up this time to contest it. Roche taking Aegis and G's. The Secret.
Look, that's, you know, what teams always talk about, one of the big ways to counter Chronosphere is an Aegis. Now they've got it, and they're just so tanky.
A lot of counters. Aegis. Buyback, Horn. G's. Eon Disc. A lot.
Surprisingly, when they pick up the Aegis, and during these last few moments, there hasn't been a kill in like the last 10 minutes, it's actually shifted 3% toward TNC.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting to see that.
kind of weird, right?
What sort of mathematical equation has worked out where it itself considers the curve back? And as I said, there's definitely the percentage where TNC hit the stream combo. But I don't know if it necessarily got better for TNC in the last couple of minutes.
I feel like their damage is still just going to be limited, but maybe just because the high ground defense. They're like, all right, now we're getting to the point where Void Sniper high ground defense. Right?
Invisibility.
Definitely hard for the Secret to necessarily just throw themselves up a lane. And we see that the Secret are focusing on just growing and growing the lead. They're not trying to push the issue. They know that they've got full map control.
Yeah, they've got 5 heroes farming. But so the TNC, like, they're starting to actually get their 4 cores as well online. Grimstroke with his GPM, was now level 20. He's starting to become pretty farmed. So the Lich that's totally out of it, but it's not going to be able to get.
Misha. Gabby. Get away with Silver Edge before.
Uh-oh. He's outside the base.
Getting slowed out, and look at the damage being done. Isha's on top of him, another 4-star. We'll get Cuckoo further back. Will be enough to save it. Themselves away from Secret. Secret unable to find the kill.
Oh, Mid One had an Aether Lens queued up before, and he had 6,000 gold. He bought a full Dagon 5.
Dagon 5.
With the 8% spell amp talent too. It's gonna pack a punch. Sniper, not the tankiest hero. Void, not the tankiest hero.
Dagon for the Dragon.
Grimstroke, not the tankiest hero. Lich, not the tankiest hero at these points in the game. Like, this Dagon's really gonna pack a punch. Now they claim this high ground here themselves. They still have the Aegis and the Cheese too, so this is where Secret's feeling more and more confident. Everyone actually surpasses the Spectre in that or too. That GPM, of course, kicking in.
Mama.
150 GPM. He's also incredible. 3-0-12. He's had a flawless game so far. After that one fairy fire play in the mid lane.
Is under attack.
Against this lineup, is he going to take the Macropire Pure Pierce's immunity?
The other one's just so good. The other one's
But if he lays it down in a chrono, even with the BKB, then Gabby can hardly stand hit Macropire.
He might. The other one is an objectively better talent, but I guess I couldn't see the other. I don't think they need the Macropire Pierce immunity. Just having that extra. Maybe you start taking way too good. I mean the Ice Chest.
I guess for TNC, they're probably feeling, well, we really do want to try and hopefully wait until the Aegis is gone. They're not going to go looking for a fight. It seems a secret. They're still not pushing it too forced. They're not running down a lane. They are opting to just continue to farm up.
It's still the fear of high ground defense. There's a snipe. There's a Chronosphere. Everyone's bloodlusted in the back lines. You can't get in there too easily. Sure, you have your blink daggers to get in the back line to dodge those Chronospheres, but it's still hard. Yeah. It's still tough.
So you could just sort of wait for maybe one of TNC to head out and make a mistake. But TNC, they're not doing that. They're keeping safe and reserved on the high ground.
He walks out here, but he's
just more than just a poke.
They're scared to commit something there. They're like, all right, do we Chronosphere a Tiny and then we don't have Chronosphere? They just push, he buys back and pushes them like that. You have to be very, very careful here if you're Gabby how to use your Chrono, because yeah, like, they have so many different methods that they can buy back and look into the game without a Chrono. Or if they don't kill the target, it's Chrono. Push forward here.
He just got, he still has the cheese.
Yeah, he has the BKB. They drop the Chrono.
He's going to try to in fact, oh, he's caught Mid-One. Mid-One tries to jump in. He's caught both of them with a Zombat. Mid-One's dead.
Nisha will be able to back off here. He's moved the cheese in, but Mid-One blinking in there.
He breaks in. And the Chrono caught them both. He's now popped the horn, looks to turn. Going in onto Armel. Armel's dead. He has buyback available if he wishes. Another turn looking towards Nisha. Can they kill him off? He's a tanky boy. Pops the Mantle. He's on top of Cuckoo. Armel and Cuckoo both with buyback. They're holding on to it for now.
Oh, the tree.
Buyback came back available for Mid-One, and he will buy back immediately to come and rejoin Secret on this mid-Rax push. No buyback for AU. Mid-One is on, forced up, tried to get him away, but with that reach there from the fire, it's still burning down Gabby. Gabby looks to turn. Puppy's diving, he's taking tower hits. Puppy's dead. They'll pop the fortification and start to continue to push Secret out of the base. Buyback comes out to Puppy. He wants to get back in. They've got the Hex on Gabby. Gabby's nuked out. Dead drops the gem as well. Gabby has buyback available. Secret focusing back towards the Rax armor. Sitting back. Nisha moving in onto Cuckoo. Loads of swords upon him. Soulbind will force them to back off for now.
As soon as Gabby bought back, they started to reset here. Back up a little bit.
They don't get the Rax, but it is 3 buybacks, 3 core buybacks forced out of TNC. Secret only having to use the 1 core Mid-One and the support Puppy buyback.
Yep.
Overall, of course, still a net advantage for Secret, continuing to grow.
Armel has to be really quick on his BKBs now. As we saw in that last fight, he just got jumped by Nisha. Nullifier doesn't get the BKB off. Nullifier, Diffusal, gets strike a couple times and he's just dead from that Spectre. So Armel gonna have to be a little bit quick-fingered on those BKBs, even though it's not like the best scenario to do so. Secret, they're still looking to go for these fights. They're all TPing down bottom. Gabby has to be careful. See, Gabby's just running in.
He is. They found him. Got the side. Gabby's been hexed. He's been unfucked. Gabby's in trouble. They're trying to force it back. But Zach not even figured out the 2 of them. Gabby forced again. Will be able to get himself away. Well, decision saying cannot be set for Cuckoo. They're on him with the Nullify. Cuckoo does not have buyback.
They've got 2 dead for quite a long time here. Avoiding the sniper. There's 2 big cores, the only ones alive for now. Tims does use the buyback.
31k lead now for Secret.
They might just force this in. They have the Haunt available too.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Very careful. On top of Gabby. Gonna try. Go for this. Off the front of the BKB. Can they kill these off in time? They've got a lot of damage with the break. Gabby time off just in time. Gets himself out and then they kill Nisha. Buyback. He's straight back in the game. TNC watching back towards the fountain. 4 stuff on Armel. But now comes the Cataclysm. Armel is dead. Without buyback, they kill him on side. Also finding Tims in the fountain. And GG is caught. Secret will be able to close up this game 1. Took them a lot of time, 48 minutes, but they will manage to seal the victory.
That's what we call discipline, right? You can see that TNC, they still pack a punch. Their heroes still do quite a lot of damage because of that bloodlust, because of that high ground defense. But Secret, they've got the buybacks. They farmed enough to just be able to have such a clear advantage that they have so much gold on everybody. They're able to take the one away with their pretty much a lineup that turned into a 4/5 core position.
It really did.
For Team Secret, because of the way they farmed and took over the map.
And it worked out. Again, Secret showing something a little bit new, at least here in the group stage, bringing in the mid one Jakiro, and it looked pretty hot. Mid one having a great time. Just overall, yeah, great composed play from Secret. Any opportunities to slip up. The only one slip up being that time where mid one blinks in, gets caught in the chrono, but other than that, a very sort of robust performance. No mistakes made from Secret. And they sort of had to, you know, TNC, they really did respect the TNC high ground defense.
Absolutely.
With the chrono availability. They played so safe that there just never really was the chance for TNC to have that opportunity to hunt for the big chrono turnaround.
But they all just got so farmed, right? Like, even in those last plays, we were like, oh my god, Nisha's doing so much, mid one's doing so much. And then you see Zai, he does a tree volley, and he just instantly kills the two supports. So every single one of them just doing so much damage, and they're doing their roles. And, I mean, above their role. For fives and everything, but all transition. Yeah. Incredibly strong game there from Secret, as expected, as we've been seeing pretty much every single time from them. Yeah, this one was just firm map control from start to finish.
And I think, you know, TNC had the right idea with the draft and approach, but Secret just played it a fair bit better.
They punished the Midases.
Exactly. They got ahead early. The build was spot on from Nisha. 7-1-4 to get that Manta defusal first up. Not something you'll see a lot of Spectres do. I feel in that situation, some Spectres will still say, well, I really want to get the Midas and the Radiance. Yep. Nisha knew that was not going to be the best situation this game, and 7-1-14 all around. Say Zai 10-4-13, some pretty impressive stuff, and a big old Puppy CM. You know, one of those sort of good old standout signature performances from Puppy on Crystal Maiden. So we'll see, TNC, can they bring it back in game 2? Secret are the ones to take the lead after this game 1. We'll see what else Secret's got up their sleeves. Maybe some more surprises, some more new heroes to come. We'll find out after the break. Don't go anywhere. Secret versus TNC game 2 will be on your screens in a few.